And if you want to know where I got my awesome moves, I took sign language as a child. So I always use narrative in my dancing. Oh, it's radio. Narrative's everything. You should have seen me at the club over the weekend. I didn't even take videos because it was so it was so like not acceptable. Like the security came and talked to me, but they were not rude and they were very friendly. But security did come and introduce themselves to me. New security, by the way, and I keep my mouth shut. Okay, when I was younger, I was obsessed with the movie Dirty Dancing. It's no wonder. So I want to show you. I can do a scene from Dirty Dancing because they hang out on the river. It's a lullaby. It's a lullaby. It's a lullaby. When all else fails, just pretend like you're in a music video. This is literally what I when I just decided when I discovered MTV. I go okay. Well, VH1 had good shit too, but it took me living in South America. I go. You know what I do? If the shoe fits, make it even cooler. Thus, I listen to. I am obsessed. Life is coming out tonight. West. Light of my life is going out tonight. Light of my life's coming out tonight. I got nervous because someone's watching me. Yes, word of advice. Take your children's inspiration and turn that into your goal. Seriously, my son Henry, he became obsessed with video games, and I started to go, okay, well, turn my life into kind of like a video game too. I go, how can I make my son impressed with me because I'm obsessed with him? Well, I started to think of life kind of like a video game too. So anyway, it's also why I focus on my health. It's why I'm really into like exercise and eating well and like being healthy for my son. Anyway, I digress. But I hope I've set a good example, and I think I have because my son is the best. No joke. Okay, anyway, you guys know I'm obsessed with Henry. If you get me started, I won't stop. Okay, well, also, if you follow along, you know I'm obsessed with a lot of things. A lot of things. Mostly speech therapy, let's be honest. Seriously, you want to know what got me through my divorce? Okay, I'll tell you what got me through my divorce. Real life, okay? Dear journal. I didn't vlog during that time because it was really challenging. And I gave myself to speech language pathology. I did because I figured it was the most honorable thing I could do with my time. And I knew that my son was in good hands and he was being loved by a whole community. And I wanted to be happy, so I dated a lot. It's true, because I also felt like a little piece of shit after my marriage. And I found that dating other people, I was like, wow, I really get to know myself. Like, wow. Like, going on a date for me is one of the best ways to, like, challenge myself. Because one, I have to look at myself in the mirror. One, I have to land the date. Okay? And two, I have to look at myself in the mirror before I leave. And so I want to be on my best behavior, on my best appearance. If that means I need to stop eating so much sugar, so be it. Tooth, okay, that's also genetic. I'm not going to talk about it. But it's also served me well. Having a missing tooth has taught me a lot about vulnerability. I digress. Um, but, oh yeah, going on a date. One time I glued a tooth, basically. I went on a date with someone and I had my tooth fell out. I go, how am I going to go on this date? And I nearly canceled the date, you guys. I nearly canceled the date, but thank goodness I didn't because it was a date of a lifetime. Literally, it was one of the dates I'll never forget. But my point being, dating will help you understand yourself so much better because it's an interview. Because look, if you want to find a partner to be with, you want to be on your best behavior and you're expecting a lot of the other person in return, right? So you're like on. And so I dated a lot because I felt like it helped me improve. It made me look at myself and I go, do I want to be in the same position I'd been in before? No, I want to make changes. And so then I would be like, well, what can I change? Well, I figured, can I change anything about anyone else? And I quickly learned, no, I can only change me. So what did I do? I started making really little habits every day. It starts with a little habit. Okay? So I would like try to find something wrong about myself. And I was in such denial for a long time about my body. I understand the term body dysmorphia because I thought that I was like really skinny at one point when I was not skinny, which told me something about my mental health. I was not being realistic, and I could like curate a life that was like super fake, and I could make it look the way I wanted it to. I had these tools to make my life seem one way, but then I used my other tools, like my camera and my electronics, to like really assess myself and like pictures don't lie. You can make them lie if you use filters and stuff. And I used to do that from time to time. And I quickly learned I don't like that. And so anyway, I started filming myself when I was in my gnarliest. And I started to expose myself to myself. And then I go, well, hell, I might as well tell my story to everyone else. If I'm sharing it with me, it'll help other people too. At least that was my hope. So anyway, that's why I share things publicly too. Because I feel like it's my duty to share things that I feel really strongly about. And I have the tools. And look, I use my tools as wisely as I can. P.S. I miss wearing my hoops. I saw this really awesome person the other day and I said, damn it, I feel naked without my hoops. And he touched me and I go, oh, I do. I feel naked without my hoops. You're the perfect accessory, okay? You gotta love a hoop. He's like, it's so cool. Like, who doesn't love a hoop, okay? Let's be honest. It's a genius word, by the way. All right, peace out.